We are live. What's up, guys? Smokey Eye Monster. Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. I'm going to wait for some guys to come down here and chat, and we'll see what we can do tonight. Helps if I put the chat on. Ryan, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Nessie, first is best dressed. How many do we need? However many you can bring. We're just winging it tonight. So, you guys got questions, you guys want to talk about anything, just let me know. Let me just pull this up on my phone. You guys hear me okay? I always have my mic set wrong. That should work. Interesting night tonight over at the portal, huh? That was cool of, was it Rob? Michigan Rob, Bigfoot Michigan Rob, to do that. Right on. Let me just pull up chat. Chris, hey. Javier, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hi, Robin. You guys hear me okay? I don't have, okay, loud and clear. Never mind. I can't hear myself. I need earphones. I don't know why. I don't have a guest. And Blue Line Bigfoot just went live too. Oh, well. You're going to listen and lurk, Bomber? That's fine. As long as you're here. VA Moon, how are you, hon? Oh, shit. So if you guys got questions, or if anybody in chat, I mean, there's only like 7 of you here right now. Hopefully we'll get more. And I'll put it out there again. If anybody wants to pop on, just bullshit, let me know. I'll post my email address. If you email me your email me your email address, and I will send you a link. If you want to come on and hang out and just, shoot shit. They're on. Yes, my pants are on. It's still early yet, so you never know. When you hear that tinkle of the belt buckle, that's when you know they're coming off. But I think I'm going to leave them on tonight, although it is hot in here. Plus, we got some thunderstorms coming through. So my dogs are kind of going crazy right now inside the house. So yeah, got turned on to a new channel today. Was it Sawdust Beasts? That was cool. Never been there before. Went and hung out and chat for a little while. I liked it. I liked the researchers. I like to learn, and those guys have a lot of knowledge amongst them. So lovely to see people showing up. So yeah, there's no plan tonight, guys. Like I said, if anybody wants to pop on, feeling froggy, jump. Email me, monstermogian@gmail.com. and we'll get you on. We'll just talk. Anybody wants to throw out some topics, anything, we'll do that. Howdy, Pappy. Good to see you. What the? So I guess Kathy's computer isn't working. Yeah, so I want to thank, see Cryptid559's in the chat. I want to thank you again for coming on last week. That was awesome, or the other day. I had a good time. I thought it was a really good show. Next Tuesday, I'm going to have Chris Stillwell on. You know her as Still Crazy Chris from chat. She's going to join me on Tuesday, and we're going to hear some of her not conversations. We're going to have a conversation, but her encounters. She's had some Bigfoot experiences, so that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, we talked the other night for almost 2 hours, and she's got some interesting tales. So, I hope you guys join me for that. I know she mentioned it somewhere that she was going to be on, so might as well start promoting it now. So, all these, it takes 15 minutes for everybody to say hi to each other. It's kind of funny. Well, hey, Belle. Good to see you. What do I think about the government actually confirming aliens? I don't know. I mean, there's some interesting footage out there from the Nimitz when they off California coast. They had some pretty interesting things on the radar. They didn't confirm they were aliens. They just said they were unidentified flying objects, or whatever they renamed them now. What are you sorry for, Kevin? Hetty, we can talk about anything. Cryptids, ghosts, whatever. UFOs. Ask Mike. He's told his UFO story here. That's funny, dude. Ryan, that's funny as hell, because Tex and Jason, one day I was on with Jason on Bigfoot Odyssey, and that's what Tex said, that I looked like Ace Frehley. That's hysterical. Robin, anytime. You see, no better time than the present if you're feeling froggy. No, I don't ride, dude. Never owned a motorcycle. I just play a biker on YouTube. However, I am actually considering getting a bike. Hold on, my eye is watering. Yeah, hey Chris. So yeah, my situation's about to change. I haven't had a driver's license for like 20 years. Long story, but I'm getting it back soon. So motorcycle might be in my future. Yes, 20 years. I said 20 years. I haven't driven for 20 years. We'll get into that some other time. Kind of personal, but it's life, things happen. Squatch, great to see you. So glad I'm reaching people down under, Wait a minute, that didn't sound right. Oh, shit. My God, it's hot in here. Ray, that's funny. That's okay. I pretend I'm retired. It's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of digging about this. our chat and the audience is from everywhere. Nessie's down New Zealand. Oz is in Australia. We get people from all over England, South Africa. I think it's really great. Carrie, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, you're feeling froggy. You want to jump on? Send me, I'll send you a link. I just got bored tonight, figured I'd kill an hour, and here we are. It's viewer's choice. Anything you guys want to talk about, feel free. Ask questions. Otherwise, we're just going to stare at each other. Okay. No, I'm sorry if you're not feeling good, Carrie. I hope you feel better, man. Fever, huh? How's your respiratory? All right. Not implying anything. Just hope you feel better. Oh, definitely. Definitely. You're welcome anytime here, dude. Anytime, Carrie. You're the one who kind of pushed me in this direction. And you supported me a lot. And I really appreciate it. And I think, everybody should know that, Carrie took me under his wing a little bit and support, just pushed me and got me doing what I'm doing. And I really appreciate it, brother. I really appreciate it. Just reading questions, actually. That'll do it, dude. Reaction to a shot. That used to happen to me all the time when I was younger. I'd get inoculated or whatever shot they'd give you when you were a kid. And I'd get sick from it. That sucked. That's awesome. I forgot I can do this. Hold on. Oops. So yeah, any topics you want to throw out there, feel free. I want to thank Bell and Mike Bomber and also Big Rob for moderating for me. You guys have been doing a great job. This is only show number 4, but there's going to be a lot more. I have some people lined up that want to come on, and I think it's great. Ryan, he'll be on soon. I don't know when. Sometime after the 27th. I know he's got the roundtable going on. I'm looking forward to that. I've never watched one, so I'm really looking forward to that. Felix, I'm really considering it. My roommate, who is a squatcher, he's up in Colorado right now, and then from there he's going to Wyoming. He's working. He's not out squatching, but I want to get out there and start doing a little bit of research. Or I'm not a researcher, but I want to go out there and film and just look around. There's tons of stuff around here that's pretty local. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Like I enjoyed going up to the Mogollon Rim and meeting up with Kevin Keeney from Arizona Squatch. I had never been up on the rim before in that area, and it was pretty cool. So there's a lot of, it's just amazing, habitat and country up there. So I want to head back up there, bring the pop up and just do some camping. Excuse me for a minute. Got a cough. Oh, geez, I don't know why my eye keeps watering. Big Rob, welcome. Good to see you. So, did you guys watch BLB today? That was interesting with Todd Standing. Enough said. It's a good show. I mean, but the guy talks a lot. Isaac, what's up, buddy? So yeah, again, as people show up, the floor is open. Anybody wants to come on, send your email to monstermogion@gmail.com. It's on the screen. And I'll send you a link. You can come on and BS with me. Mike's always good to call in. Hint, hint. But if we do that, Mike, I'll split screen it and I'll put you, and we'll do it on Messenger just so you come in clear. Oh crap! I don't have my monitor hooked up with those speakers. Oh well. Do you think you have to? Oh. Pappy, do you think you have to travel far these days to run into the big guys? They seem to be everywhere now. I don't know. I think where I'm at here in Arizona, I don't have to travel far. There was a sighting in 2006. There's a BFRO report right here in my town, actually where I fish. We have a state park here in town called Dead Horse Ranch State Park. And there was a report there. It wasn't a sighting. It was an audio account. I guess somebody heard something and filed a report. But that whole river, that whole riparian area that goes from here all the way up to, I'm not sure even where it starts, but it's about 100, 200 mile river, something like that. It goes all the way down into Phoenix. There's just so much habitat there for these guys. I get the water, there's fish, there's animals. We have tons of deer. The last time I mentioned the last time when I went fishing and I found a tree structure, but I'm pretty sure it was man-made. But it's just funny that people who make it don't realize that Bigfoot do the same thing, Let's see. And also, Pappy, I think, we're encroaching on their habitat more and more. So, sorry. So yeah, I think it's inevitable that we're going to have more and more occurrences or confrontations with these things, creatures, not things. Sorry. Ryan, you and Moog should meet up. You think, Bell? Yeah, Ryan only lives about, I don't know, what do you think, bud? 2.5, 3 hours for me. Just a straight shot down 17. Yeah, we'll definitely hook up. If you come up this way, I've never been past Phoenix, like south of Phoenix, so I don't know what's down there. I know you have, down by Tucson, you got some. I've heard of some sightings down there, Mount Lemmon and whatever else is down there. But yeah, we'll definitely get together. All right, let's see. What do we have? We have 30 in chat, so I only need one of you to jump on. I wish I had a mouse instead of this little mouse pad, but I already occupied all my USB ports, so my mic, my camera on my laptop. So if you hear the clicking, that's me. Kathy asked, do you think Bigfoot shows himself to some people intentionally? Yeah, I think so. I mean, ask Carrie. He that thing wasn't hiding. It just popped out and made its presence known, or he heard it coming. Hoosier, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Let's see what else. Whose birthday is it? Who the hell just... Hang on. Absolutely, Chris. Hold on. Hang on, folks. One moment. Chris, put a comment up in chat real quick. Still crazy, Chris, not Jarvis. Sorry. Or Cookie. Somebody has to be a mod, so I'm gonna oblige them. But my phone is acting up. There we go. There you go. Post something again, Chris. I'm just waiting on Chris to post something. There you go. So I've seen, okay, let's see. I didn't read this, so we're just gonna. I've seen a lot of square top huts lately deep in the bush here in USA. Do people think they're human made or unknown? I would think that if no one has, if someone sees it and they have no idea about Sasquatch or cryptids, they're obviously going to think that it's man-made, you know. Because I would, if I had no clue as to what was out there, that's what I'd think. What else, what else would you come up with? That's true, dude. Ryan, it is their territory. And that's what I think it did with Carrie is, it made itself known. It was like, F off. But you know what? There might be some out there that do intentionally show themselves and not even just to mess with people. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but I'm sure there's instances where it does happen. Ruger, what's up, buddy? I was here, but there. That's an interesting point, Felix. Yeah. What are they doing there? They got there. You're right. I always hear researchers say no one would ever be in this area. It is so remote, but they are there. That's so true. Yeah, and Ryan, and we'll definitely discuss this when you do eventually come on. I'm looking forward to having you on. I haven't really seen the Venomous Fringe that much. Just there's so many other things I'm doing. I doing this channel but I think I'm subscribed, and I got turned on today to that Sawdust Beasts, and I'd never seen that before, and that was a cool show. And Ryan, you had a dog ran experience, right? Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm just bringing back up my chat. I want to make sure nobody's emailed. So I don't know if I guess I'm in competition tonight with BLB, but that's all right. What's going on after this? There's another show on tonight. Oh, 9 o'clock is Spaced Out Radio. Yeah, go check that out because Big Rob is there, and I guess Lisa is her name. They'll be on tonight. I know they're raising money. Don't put that. I'm not doing that. So I don't want to see all that. What I just saw in the portal. No offense. I'm not, but I think it's great what he's doing. Bigfoot Michigan Rob. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's some good names that are going to be in this round table on the 27th. It's Monday. Definitely check that out. I'll be there. I want to check it out. Like I said, I've never seen a round table, so it should be interesting because when you have that many people with that much experience putting in their 2 cents, I think I'll learn something because I love to learn, especially about this. I mean, the more I know, the better I can be with my channel and with my my guests and stuff. This way, I don't sit there like not knowing what the hell I'm talking about. All right, let's see what we got here. One second, guys. You know what? If you have Robin, if you have I don't know if we're friends on Messenger, because let me see if I can do this without totally screwing everything up. All right. I'm trying to split screen on my computer so I could bring up Messenger, but I'm not digging that. I can do it on my phone. Robin, I'm going to send you my phone number. Oh, never mind. You already did. Hang on. I know I have a pen around here somewhere. So yeah, Robin, I'd love to get you on. You want to just give me a minute? I'll call you and again, guys, come up with some questions if you have them. Listen to the very precision experience. Sorry, guys. 1 minute. Oh, that's annoying. Doesn't Chris look great in blue? Yeah, and if you guys didn't hear, I mentioned it earlier. Chris Stillwell, or Still Crazy Chris, will be here on Tuesday. She'll be my guest, telling us her stories. Really looking forward to that. I'm sure you guys are too. She's got some good stories. We talked the other night, and my jaw was like, "What?" So, all right. Oops. Let's see how this works. Hopefully it's the right number.
Hello?
Robin,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome.
Good, good. So I have this weird delay when we're on chat.
Okay.
The video has like a 2-minute delay, but the chat is live for me. So it's like there's this delay, right? It's kind of hard to follow, but it's okay when I'm on the phone.
Yeah, there is a delay. It's not 2 minutes though. I don't know why that would be that long.
Yeah, I think it's my provider.
Oh, that's possible too. So what's up? What can I do for you?
Well, hey, so how are you doing? I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. I'm doing great. So how's things out by you? I mean, you're getting out there in the woods and doing your
I am. And one of the things that I'm noticing, especially around here because it's been so hot and there's been so many people outside. You know, my whole thing is the urban area, kind of like how a lot of times when Christian 559 is showing his places, mine look really similar. Of course, it's California, right? So it's kind of brownish, dried out at the moment. But in the Silicon Valley area where I am and where I like to do my squatch walking, I call it, there's so many people out. I began to realize that and wonder if perhaps they're just not here quite so much right now because there are so many people out. You know, in the very beginning of the lockdown in March, nobody went out.
Yeah.
And I went out a lot, and I felt like, oh, that's good. There's nobody here, so they're coming out more. Now there's just hundreds of people. Even when I go to fish, sometimes I was there by myself for hours, and now there's like tons of people either walking, bicycling, or fishing, and I feel like they're not coming around.
Well, it's a good possibility because everybody was cooped up for so long, and all you heard was stories from all over the world where animals were coming back into civilization. Just I have a picture. I grew up on the Jersey Shore, and this one town I lived in called Manasquan. I just saw pictures not too long ago of a herd of deer on the beach, frolicking in the waves. It was crazy. Yeah.
I saw a picture once of a coyote running down one of the New York City streets or something. I don't know if that was photoshopped or not, but it's real similar. Yeah, because here in California, we had some great white shark attacks on beaches where we don't normally have that because they came around into the water where nobody was. It was like new hunting grounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if nobody's out there, I mean, they're gonna free roam, but now, I mean, even with Sasquatch, I mean, if they realize that for a while no one was there, so they kind of got comfortable, I think, and all of a sudden they're gonna, people are gonna start showing up, but they're gonna show up more than before because everybody wants to get out. And
another thing I noticed too is that in an area where a lot more people are walking, there's a lot more hidey huts, bent branches, more cat tails, made into little tunnels along the shoreline. Seems to me like what I think for me in my area here, and of course I'm not an expert and I have really no idea. My experiences really started with I'm a metaphysician, so I come from the woo sector. Okay, I'm a woo gal.
Right on.
And my first experiences were they were in my head telling me things, and I thought it was ancestors and spirit guides, and it wasn't until I spoke with the NABS people, I guess that's David Pilates group, but I didn't know that. But anyway, it wasn't until I spoke with them that, they were saying to me, well, no, that's, wasn't ancestors, it was probably them. And it was really, I didn't know that at that time. It was about a month and a half later at the same location where that happened to me. Over a period of 2.5 days, I went back by myself to camp there, and that's when I had the rocks thrown at me. And who was it I was listening to just the other day? They were talking about they'll put you to sleep. Maybe it was one of Dixie Cryptic. I don't know. I heard something and I thought.
I just heard that too. That okay, I mean, like today or yesterday, I heard that.
Right. Okay, yeah. So what happened for me was I was struck with so much fear, instant fear. And I was at a campsite, and I had just stoked my campfire to like the 6-foot bonfire. And the first thing that ran through my shocked brain when I realized that rocks were being thrown at my car was, I can't leave. I just stoked up the fire. So I grabbed up my dog, my purse, my bottle of whiskey, climbed into the back of my car, pulled the cover up over my head. And I didn't think I was going to sleep. I don't know what happened, but next thing I knew, it was dawn. And I don't know how I slept. Because as a kid, you know, when you hear the strange noises, you're awake all night with the covers and your eyeballs looking everywhere.
Sure.
That's what I thought would happen to me, and it's not. I slept.
And you fell right out. I
fell right out, like instantly, including my dog, who was sleeping in a car with me under the blankets. I was afraid she would bark or something. I just didn't want to see whoever might look in the window at me after I went in there.
Sure. It's that blanket shield.
It was dawn, I left. And the next day I went back after I talked to the NABS people, and I found a structure less than 10 yards away from the campsite, but on the other side of a wooded road, uphill from me. And when I knew that something was throwing rocks at my car, at first I thought it was a man, and somehow we've been indoctrinated as Americans about Bigfoot, because I had never had any experiences or any thoughts, but the second time the rocks came at my car, I knew it wasn't a man. I knew it was Bigfoot. And I knew I was there alone, in the woods, at a campground, with Bigfoot. And I couldn't leave because I just stepped up my 6-foot tall raging fire.
Bonfire.
And I had rocks thrown at me one other time before when I was fishing, and I didn't know that's what it was. You know, these are the kind of things that when you look back, you go, And I saw a UFO, and I'm missing maybe about an hour of time. And I was on my neighborhood street. I, again, am a metaphysician. I learned to read tarot cards in 1984. I don't do mediumship or Ouija boards because I don't want something coming into me. But I do, unfortunately, sometimes see dead people. And those are people that need to make sure a loved one gets a message.
Okay.
And so I have on 4 or 5 occasions delivered messages from recently passed on people to their loved ones.
Wow.
And then another thing that has recently happened to me is that I do pet services. I used to be an executive assistant at a high-tech company, 27 years, and took one of the retirement packages, learned to fish, learned to sleep past 9 in the morning, and decided that I would start doing pet services, dog walking, boarding, whatever. And I discovered that I can hear the dogs. I'm not sure about the cats, but I definitely can hear the dogs. And the reason I know this to be true, the very first time it happened to me, a little dog licked my face, and I was instantly given the story of how he was kicked into the swimming pool by accident. And I asked his mom right after he jumped off my lap, "Did he just fall in the pool? Did something happen at a party?" And she's like, "Yes, how did you know that?"
How did you know?
And she just told me. I got this picture of a lady in a dress and high heels, and the dog accidentally got knocked into the pool. And she said, "Yes, that's what happened." And oh my God, I have to call my husband. And so now I try to listen to that a little bit more. But I've always been that way. I've always had orbs and beings. You know, I've never fortunately had anything super scary, you know. Super scary, like a scary movie scary happened to me, thank goodness, because I don't like that kind of thing. I don't allow evil, so I don't watch scary movies. But I do believe that I have seen a large silver white Bigfoot in my first area where I first discovered structures and first began to get real validation.
Mm-hmm.
I think the moon left a little bit earlier, but he told me his name. His name is Haran. It's pronounced Haran. That's what I heard. Haran. And he was like the sentry in that area. And I began to understand that mostly the women, the adolescents, and the children, or the elderly, come through my area, come through the valley, going from the ocean, through the little mountainy foothills, down into our water ravines, you know, the winter of your neighborhood, over to our little streams. We have deer, turkey, garbage, you know, entertainment. I've even seen a barefoot at the park by my house in the middle of the night, a wet barefoot footprint. And one year, I thought I saw someone in my big tall pine tree by my park. This was probably 6 years ago. And now I can't help but think, what was that in the pine tree? But my experience has been, I believe that I have caught a glimpse of or been made aware of a sentry. And I have an awareness of herbal places, right in our areas here. People just go right by it. They don't even have a clue. It could take you down the street a block and a half away and show you stuff. And I know the kids don't make those things around here. The kids don't run around here. Everybody keeps their kids under lock and key in California.
Sure.
But it's been a really cool experience. I try to. Some days, you listen to someone like Scott Carpenter or something, and get a little bit freaked out. And when I go in and edit videos, and I get really down into my videos, I can't believe the stuff I see in mine. Who was looking at the videos the other night? They were playing with the creatures in there and the things behind them. I have some videos that it looks like a creature holding a skull by their shoulder. And it's like, okay, am I really seeing that? I get freaked out. And then it's like, okay, do I really want to keep doing this? But I didn't really ask for that. It came to me. It came to me. They made themselves aware to me. And so I feel like I can't go anywhere without being aware of it. Like when I go fishing, I spend all my time looking,
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I leave my camera and everything in the car because I just want to fish.
Yeah,
10 minutes later, I'm like running back to the car.
But that's the thing, though.
My
Once
fishing partner said he won't fish with me at night anymore. And I used to go by myself, but several of my wonderful YouTube BFF Bigfoot Friends community people have said to me from some of my videos, don't go there alone. Again, I have a couple of places where I'm just like, oh, Lordy, look at this. And then later when we look at the videos, it's like, I've had grown OG Bigfooters say, don't go there alone again. So I'm like, okay, well, I know that we have someone in the valley from me, someone up north from me, Dondorf is not too far. I mean, in California, you get in your car, you drive. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal for me to get in my car and drive 4 hours one way for the day.
Sure.
I could be at Cryptids in 4 hours. I could be at Dondorf in 5 hours,
Yeah.
But I don't have anybody in the valley with me. I did put an ad for meetups, and nobody, I got, a bunch of obnoxious emails, and
Sure. You believe in what?
Nobody but me showed up, so I want to charge the bushes, I'm like one of those people that is probably foolishly brave. My grandma taught me, grab the deer bull by the horn.
You know what? I think I'm the same way. Foolishly brave. That's a good expression.
Yeah.
But that's the way. But you're used to doing it on your own. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not recommended.
But I would love to have someone come with me. I would love to be able to extend, So I went to a conference and I was a speaker. And I started out with, how many of you think you have seen a UFO? Raise your hand. How many of you think you may have seen or had contact with a UFO? Raise your hand. Or how many of you believe in a UFO? How many of you may raise your hand? How many of you don't want to tell anybody you may have raised your hand? Everybody laughs.
Sure.
Okay. How many of you believe in Bigfoot? The whole place laughs. Nobody really puts their hand up. I'm like, I'm putting my hand up right now on the front of the room. I've got my hand up. Yeah, come on. Who believes in Bigfoot? Come on. Come on. Let me see. Oh, you, maybe you. Come on. Okay. How many of you think you may have had an experience or seen a Bigfoot? Come on. Let me see your hands. How many of you don't want anybody to know that you believe in Bigfoot because they might think you're crazy?
Yeah, that's the
Everybody
thing.
raises their hand, right? If more people will admit to believing in little green men than they will in Bigfoot.
Which is bizarre. My experiences are with the paranormal, and
Yes.
if I believe in ghosts, why wouldn't I believe in flesh and blood creatures?
Right.
And there's too
Or
many
even
people.
woo, creatures.
What's that?
Or even a creature that's half blue, right? With the woo thing or the paranormal thing,
Well, I believe and I've said this. I repeat myself when I say this a lot. I believe in the mind speak, because I've had telepathy happen with people.
Yes.
So and I'm sure we used to be able to, that was probably a normal thing for us at one point,
Yeah.
telepathy. But when you have a creature that their sole purpose is to stay hidden, you would think that's, it would make sense that they would communicate that way.
Yes, amongst each other, right? And sometimes I think that they do calling or knocking when people are saying, I was in a campsite and I heard from ridge to ridge to ridge. Sometimes I wonder if that's not done intentionally, right?
Probably.
What I've started doing is, before I go out, is taking a few moments of silence and settling down and reaching out with my mind before I go there. And someone had told me to get a small personal defense taser and keep it with me, not to use on anyone, but to charge the air with extra ionic energy if I became afraid of a Bigfoot attack, because they would sense all the energy. And I did buy the taser, but the one time I took it with me to go out walking and filming, everything turned off, nothing was right, and I had to leave there within like 5 minutes, and I felt like that was them doing that because they knew I had it with me. I don't carry a weapon, and I feel like if I were to bring a weapon, I would be crossing a trust point of some kind.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't go into the woods with weapons. I mean, I might have a knife on me, but I carry a knife all the time.
I carry a knife too. I carry a knife also, and I did bear spray. Fortunately for me, right now, in the areas where I have been, very, very few or far between rare mountain lion sightings. The only thing we really have to worry about around here right now is rattlesnakes. I got a coyote walk right up to me and walk right past me, and I thought it was somebody's loose dog, and then I found out it was a coyote. And I'd had them come into my camp and sit outside the campfire and watch me. So I have an affinity with coyotes that I've had for a long time. The coyotes don't bother me. I'm not afraid of them. And here where I am in the Silicon Valley of California, there are no brown bears. There's a few mountain lions here and there. If you're on one side of the valley, you might have to watch out for the Thule elk. But mainly it's just snakes and wild raccoons, and there's not a whole lot of predator for me, except for the BSF guys as the active predators. But I've never been afraid. I've had one moment where I really had, like, my body had a fear reaction, but my brain and heart did not. I don't know if you've ever been so afraid that your kneecaps shook, or your kneecaps just go happened to me one.
Yeah, actually, I did, but it wasn't fear. I just
maybe your adrenaline.
No, it was weird. I just told this story to someone, and it was the day I met Garth Brooks one time, and I don't get starstruck or anything, but when I was talking to him, said, "Hey, I just saw you in concert," whatever, and he walked away. I called my friend on the phone, who I went to the concert with, and I said, "Hey, Wendy, I just met Garth." I said, "Guess who I just met?" She goes, "Garth Brooks," and I was like, "What, are you here?" I mean, she worked in Manhattan. I met him in Manhattan, and she didn't believe me. She didn't believe me, so I handed Garth Brooks my phone. I said, "Here." Yeah, I said, "Here, say hi to Wendy." And he gets on the phone and he walks away, and he comes back, after a couple of minutes, and he hands me the phone. I'm like, "Thanks, dude." I get on the phone, and no shit, I was all good. But I'm like, "Wendy?" She starts screaming at the top of her lungs, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." As soon as she did that, my legs shook, like my knees were hitting together. It's funny that you mentioned that. It was the most bizarre thing. It's like, what the hell just happened?
Yes, but I only had one of them that was doing that, and I was like, okay, my kneecaps are shaking. I think I'm afraid. I think I'm having a body fear without the brain and the mind fear.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that's why they like the kids and can do a little better with children. Maybe it's because there's not a lot of real fear there. I don't know. When I was a kid, we ran wild in the woods. You left at dawn and you came home at dark.
Oh, me too.
If my parents knew what I did, they'd probably freak out.
Yeah, no, I was.
Anyway, I just wanted to chat and say hi.
No, I'm so glad you did. I'm thrilled. Yeah.
I'm a newbie to this, newbie to the community. It's been just over a year for me. I really have not done any big time exhibition or, discovery or whatever, camping. Just the things that I've come across, just my own experiences, just my own understanding. And especially coming from a metaphysical or / paranormal background, it was really easy for me to understand it. I already had a belief.
Sure.
And, the one time I thought I might be going to see one is when I think my kneecaps were shaking, and it wasn't even really like that. It was like in broad daylight behind a tree kind of thing. And maybe there wasn't really anything there. I don't know. But, instinctively I had a reaction. I feel like I've been zapped before. My ears have rung. I've been sick to my stomach. My chest and my breathing get really tight. One of the things that they told me is that to communicate with them, we have to breathe at a higher level. We have to, because our chest is not as big as theirs or something. Our lung capacity is not the same as theirs. So we have to breathe differently, kind of a thing. I don't know. I mean, those are just things I know in my own knowing. You know what you know, and that's kind of how it goes.
And you don't know what you don't know.
Right, exactly. I'm have an awareness that I don't know a hell of a lot. So, yes, but I'm new to it all in terms of the Bigfoot thing.
So am I.
But it's really wonderful. It's really exciting. I'm amazed that I've had the experiences I've had.
Yeah, it's such a fascinating subject, and
I love everybody's opinions.
Yeah, and I've, when I started listening to Sasquatch Chronicles,
yes,
I was just floored. I mean, I was like, oh, what's this? And you hear a story, it's like, huh. And then you hear 900 more, and you're like, holy shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Every free one on YouTube, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And I even joined. I paid for a couple months, and but I'm just fascinated with it. I am enthralled with it. It's almost, it's not detrimental. Like I'm not obsessed, but it's amazing. And pretty soon I'll be getting out there more. I had mentioned earlier.
Well, I have family in Arizona. I'm not for a road trip. I keep telling everybody, road trip. Come on, people, let's do a road trip. I was supposed to go out to Arkansas last year with a few of the group, and I wasn't able to make it because my car just wasn't going to do it.
Sure.
Now I have a new car, and my mom's like, no road trips. I'm like, are you kidding? I have a new car. I went out to North Dakota for a while for the No Devil protest. I spent some time with the Standing Rock Sioux and and I drove that myself. So that was like 32 hours of straight driving.
To drive to a freezing cold protest. I mean, it was worth it. Absolutely.
Oh, no, it wasn't freezing cold when I went in August. But
okay.
I was returning in November and leaving at that. I left the day after the first snow. It was horrible cold. I mean, you don't realize. I have been in California for so long. My sister was born in Alaska, and I lived in Virginia. I'm an Army brat, so I know what the cold is like. But I've been in California for so long, get down to 30 or 32, and it's, my feet hurt. If I'm ever going to go in the snow again, I'm going to have to really prepare, But,
I lived in Wisconsin for a while, and holy crap, was that cold. I never experienced cold like that.
It's so beautiful. Everybody's showing you pictures in the spring. It's so affordable, better than California. Come out here. Yeah, but then in the winter you have 8 feet of snow.
Yeah, screw that. So where in Arizona do you have family?
My real father lives 13 miles down a gravel road outside of Tombstone.
Oh, okay.
His address is Elfrida, so it's like not too far from the Gallows. He's near the border there.
Yeah.
And the Cochise Mountains, right? He's right in the Cochise area in Tombstone. And then I have ex-in-laws in the Prescott and White Mountain area.
Well, Prescott. Well, they're two separate places, the White Mountains.
Yes.
Because I'm just on the other side of the mountain from Prescott. I'm in Cottonwood. Yeah. My nephew, who was my roommate, just moved out. He moved to Prescott.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They have the antelopes still up there, I think, right? Yeah, they have the antelope herds up there. I thought that was pretty cool to see the antelopes running around.
The what?
Yeah, but the antelopes.
Oh, yeah, the pronghorn. Yeah,
the longhorns. Yeah. But I'm always good for a road trip. So, after all this stuff, and we can actually cross state borders without having to prove who we are.
I know, right? It's so terrible. It's ridiculous.
you know, and I have family in San Antonio. I mean, I'm from Texas. I was born in Fort Hood, Dillingen. So,
Oh, Mike Kirkpatrick's from San Antonio.
yeah, I
In our
know.
chat, yeah.
We chat about that all the time. Yeah, I'm sure I'm a little bit older than he is. I don't know, but you know, I used to go to Hemisphere, and you know, there was. I have a lot of. I lived on North Alamo, about a block and a half away from the Alamo.
Oh,
So when
wow.
I was a little kid, we used to play in the Alamo, like in the back park in the old jail dungeons.
Really?
Where it was closed, we used to sneak in, you know. So, yeah, and then I lived in Hawaii for about 10 years, also as an Army brat, and went to school barefoot and ran wild in the tropical rainforest and ate wild fruit and
that must have been awesome.
with boars, and it was really awesome. It was really awesome. A lot of good food, and you know, that's when I came to California, and I had a pair of sandals, a sundress, and a sweater. I didn't even have a jacket or blue jeans. So,
you didn't need it.
So, yeah, well, and, of course, my first winter in California, I suppose, right? But
yeah, I got a friend that just moved probably a year ago to Hawaii. Couldn't tell you where, but
oh yeah, I was going to say what island, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a whole different world out there. It sure is.
Yeah, I would probably fit right in, having grown up on the.
You sure would. I'm sure you would.
Having grown up on the beach, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing about California is the water is not warm.
No, it's
right?
not.
I went from Virginia. My dad worked in the Pentagon, so we swam in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
You know, that's like bathwater. And then the Gulf of Mexico is like bathwater.
Yeah.
And Hawaii was like bathwater. And I came to California, and they took me to the ocean, and I was like, ew. That's gray. That's not the ocean. That's gray water. What do you mean it's freezing, you know?
Yeah.
So here we don't really go in the water.
Yeah, I've been to Virginia Beach and up and down the East Coast, you know, but I grew up in the water over there. And it is with the Gulf Stream coming up, it does, you know, warm up considerably. And then, you know, I've been to California once, and I stuck my foot in the water, and that was as far as I got. I was like,
we have great white shark attacks, so nobody's in the water, you know? But it's because they wear wetsuits. They call them like seals.
Sure.
Well, you know, my family and my peeps are the peeps that we have on chat, are the peeps that join Other Places Live, are the peeps that watch my videos and make supportive and constructive criticism, feedback, and comments. And I try to, you know, return the favor to as many subscribers and, you know, big voters for paranormal people that I possibly can. Right? I mean, you know, some people know me from Eve, and other people, you know, have a really good idea of who I am and where I am just from my activity in the last year and a half. But I love it. I really love it. I've gone through a really hard marriage, relationship, and breakup. And, you know, I had to repair my own power steering with YouTube and a nightlight and a wrench. And, you know, I'm not afraid to, you know, try to do things for myself.
That's awesome.
But it's been really hard this last year, and it's been really beneficial and healing for me to have our community, our peeps in our community. You know, because if you've got something going on or you need something or whatever, you know, you can just really reach out. And I love when I get OG feedback. I love when, you know, like I used to watch Tracy hiking with Sasquatch, you know. I haven't seen that one in a little while. I wonder what he's into lately. But, you know, I love reaching out and becoming a part of all those groups and people and friends and family and sharing with each other and supporting each other. And I have to be honest with you. I mean, you guys are the only ones that would possibly understand and not think you're totally nuts when you go and say, look at that broken branch over there. Oh, my God, do you see those weavings? You know?
Yeah, we see things in a different way now. You know I do.
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely. Any sound, any shadow, any movement, you know, any predator-type creature, you know, waving through the sky. I don't know. I just kind of,
Yeah, you had mentioned like going to your fishing spot and you know, now you're looking around, you know, just having that little bit of knowledge or experiences. You know, I haven't had a Bigfoot experience, but just knowing what I know, I can't go in the woods without my head on a swivel.
Yes. And you know, I'm not sure that they're mean. I don't know. My experiences haven't been that way, but that doesn't mean, you know, maybe it's because I'm a woman, maybe because I come at it from a different point of view. I don't know. I thought, okay, I'm going to sing to him. I started out with singing, and I'm still doing that. And I really feel like that's a really good connection. I sing only two of the same songs all the time now, no matter where I go, here in the valley, in the woods. And that's my letting them know this is me. And so,
well, before you bail, if anybody in chat has any questions for Robin, feel free, ask them now. We are going to get off the air here in a minute, just because I know that Spaced Out Radio is having some special guests on tonight, and I know some people want to head over that way, and I don't want to do the crossover thing and step on anybody's toes.
Absolutely, I totally understand. Yeah. Okay, good.
But I'm not seeing anything right now.
I don't think they have any questions. They probably heard me babble this story a couple times already.
Yeah. Well, Robin, I want to thank you so much for coming on with me.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, it's been really fun. And like I said, it's really important, right, that we stay connected, that we know that we have, even though there might be sometimes where not everyone thinks alike or agrees alike, we can agree to disagree.
Well, absolutely. Really, it's a great community that's here. I mean, it can be a little catty at times, but you get that everywhere. People are going to disagree, and at the end of the day,
right. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're all going to run when he comes charging in again. Doesn't matter if you believe or not,
Yeah, you will believe.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for giving me the opportunity. And so, anyone that's listening, my peeps, namaste, beloved.
Namaste.
Be well. Be well. See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good night.
Anytime. Take care. Bye. See, that was that hard, guys. Just call in and chat. That was awesome. I'm so glad that Robin called in. I've seen some of her videos, out of California. Little on the woo, but that's so what. I'm pretty fascinated with it all. Woo, non-woo. So that was cool. Guys, I know you guys are going to bounce over to SOR, some of you, and I'm going to kill this. We've been here an hour. I just I was bored, so I figured I'd come on. Again, Tuesday, Chris will be on. Still Crazy Chris, or Chris Stillwell. And I'm looking forward to that. You guys should too. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. It's Thursday, so yeah, weekend's a day away. And I'll see you guys. We'll talk and chat soon and whatnot. If you guys have any stories you want to tell, there's my email address. Feel free. Let me know. Contact me, and we can set it up. I'm digging this live thing. It's so much easier than doing videos, just because I don't have to edit. But let's see, Justin. Let's see what he has to say. I've had some experience. I'll be glad to share. Just have my hands full inoculating grain with spores. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, dude. Anytime, Justin. We'll hook up. I know Ryan was on here earlier. We're gonna get Ryan on. I just talked to which this is going to be a good show when I do put it together. I just have to email him. I should leave it a surprise, but I am going to get Matt Squatch on the show. He went live earlier today, and I threw it out there, and he's like, absolutely, just email me the information. So I'll get on. I'll have Matt Squatch on one of these days. Things are looking up, guys. I'm having a blast doing this. You guys have been awesome. Coming to chat and just supporting me, and it's phenomenal. You guys are awesome. Let's see. I'm just going to blow through chat before I get off and see if anybody's got any more questions. Tracy Benna, is there Sasquatch in urban areas? There's reports of, Sasquatch just outside of the, on the fringes of, cities and stuff. So, that is urban. Excuse me. So yeah, they're everywhere, supposedly. Hopefully I'll find out one day. I don't see any more questions. All right, where did I put that? If you guys want to check out Robin's channel, here it is. Belle posted that for you. Thank you, Belle. I love hearing from people I've seen chat for years. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much, and we'll do this again soon. I like just popping on live. I didn't advertise or anything. I threw it out in chat, but I'm glad that you guys showed up. Thanks. You guys are awesome. So until next time, you guys take care, and I got to find this. Take this off the screen. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm probably going to shoot over to SOR and check out that show. So I'll probably see you guys over there. Thanks again. Again, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, and leave comments. You guys are amazing with the comments. I love reading the comments that you guys leave. So do it. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. Thanks again. Peace and God bless. As soon as I end this thing.